What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here, and this is week 3 on the Cash Network campaign. So, as you can see, it's made a total of $4,650 so far for the last 3 weeks. As you can see, it's up here with the custom. So, today, as you can see, it's made $116. I cut off all the traffic or whatnot, and about to get serious with the real campaign. So, I gotta wait till my new cards come in the mail, and basically gonna go from there. Now, that's going to be pretty sweet. Basically for that, I have to have cards, though. I'm going to need about 30 of them. So, yeah, that's, a lot of cards or whatnot that I got to get. But, this should be here within the next week or two. So, that'll be good. So far this month, it's made $2,687. So, not bad at all or whatnot for testing and stuff like that. But, guys, like I said, let me go back here. So that way you can see the custom from day one. Because a lot of people believe that like they can't just start a campaign, with a little bit of money and make thousands of dollars. So like as you can see, it started off at why is that not going? Okay, there we go. So as you can see, guys, the first day that I ran this campaign, was $7.50. Okay. Now normally when people see $7, $20, $40, $50, they would have cut it off right after this. They wouldn't have made it to this $100 day because they would have cut it off right here. Oh, it's not working. I think I was running at like a $50 a day budget. So the first day was $7. So I lost money. Lost money. Lost money. Made money. Made money. Made money. Made money, and then so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. Okay, guys, like just because a campaign is super shitty in the beginning doesn't mean it's gonna be 100% super shitty. Like that's not how it works. Okay, depending on what network you're using and obviously and stuff it's a lot that goes into it. But most of the time, it's not gonna be a super shitty campaign just because the first 1 or 2 days didn't do good. Okay, like that's what a problem with a lot of marketers is that they go off emotion. Okay, they're using money that's not disposable. You only want to use money that's disposable. If you are scared, let's say you got like $3,000 in your bank account and you are scared to lose that whole $3,000, then you shouldn't be doing it. Like you don't bet money that you cannot lose. It's just that simple. Like I mean, it's not really betting, but it is at the same time, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You're basically throwing your money in the garbage because whether you make money or not, Facebook is going to get their money. They're going to charge that card. They're going to get their money every day, every time. They're going to charge you. As soon as that threshold hit, bam, that's $500 gone, $750 gone, $250 gone every time. You got to make sure that it's serious, guys. I mean, you got to really put in work, So the last 3 weeks, guys, have been pretty much just testing. So now we're going to be getting serious, and get into the real campaign. And the real campaign is super simple. Basically what I do for this, I just get 5 Facebook accounts. I'll get about 30 cards. And from there, I'll make like 25 grand, from each, from one. So like 25 to 30 grand or one. That's kind of like a foolproof plan. Like there's really like no like downfall to it. It's fucking beautiful. So I've been just testing stuff out or whatnot. Like I've really been testing out a lot of different stuff, like moving pages to like other accounts and then trying to start ads on that account from that page so that page continues to grow, and then seeing if this makes the ad account shut down quicker than this, and so I mean you gotta really test out a lot of stuff, like like just having some words in your post can make your whole ad account get shut down. I mean like this, like it's mind blowing dealing with Facebook, and then just putting stuff in the back office or words that they can't say makes your page last so much longer. You don't have to worry about people, finding out. I mean, like, you don't have to worry about going to sleep and waking up with a whole bunch of BS all over your page. Like, I mean, it's so many ways that you can, like, optimize your page and make it more efficient and run on autopilot and stuff like that. And, just, it's mind-blowing how that works or whatnot. But that's pretty much how that's going to go. It's going to make about 25 to 30,000. But, for this, I need about 30 cards. So I have to go through my bank because for me, like I said, I have to stress this enough, for me, Go Bank cards do not work anymore. So I mean, I don't know if it still works for everybody else or whatnot. Like, you know, it might work for you, but it does not work for me. That's just the way that things go. I mean, I normally get the short end of the stick. It's just that simple. So I have to deal with what I got. So I have to go to my bank, you know, which is actually working a lot better than the Go Bank cards, because I don't have to pay that like $3 or $4 or $5 fee for activating each card. And I don't have to worry about, like, you know, putting the card in their name, because for some reason when you use like the regular bank accounts cards, you don't have to, it doesn't matter if their name is on the card or not. But unlike the Go Bank card, if their name wasn't on the account, for me, you know, the account would normally get shut down a lot quicker than if I registered the card in their name. But, you know, like I said, that's just for me. And I have to stress that a lot, because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, you know, for me it worked, or for me, and I mean, like, I'm saying for me, as in DeAngelo, it did not work for me. Okay. But yeah, they're pretty much done and over with. But, you know, going through the bank has been a lot easier, you know, because I can have as much money on there as I want. With the Go Bank cards, they were really good cards, don't get me wrong, you know, they made me a lot of money, but you just couldn't really do that much with them, you know. It's like once you register the card, you know, you can't go past what you want to put on there. So if you have 500, you can, the max you can put on there was like $500. And then if you didn't like have the original card shipped to your house, you couldn't use the card anymore. And then after like 2 or 3 accounts, you couldn't have any more accounts in your name. So I mean, it was like a lot of BS you always had to go through or whatnot. But don't get me wrong, with the offline banks, you know, it's going to be, you know, a lot of problems in the beginning. So like, they had to come out to my house. They had to take pictures of my equipment. They had to like They had to go to the ninth degree. They had to see my LLCs. They had to see tax. They had to see all of this stuff. You know, take pictures. You know, all of that before they even, you know, let me in. So then I had to wait for the application process to go through. Like, you know, that's probably because I was going through a merchant thing. So I mean, if you just get an EIN number and open up an account, they might be cool with you, you know, depending on where you're at. Like, the reason why they were going through like such a third degree or whatnot now is, I guess, like they're drug dealers, like, that are actually like using business accounts, like, and they're like taking transactions through like Square and stuff like that, like legit credit card payments and stuff. But that's for a whole different topic or whatnot. But that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, this is gonna be pretty sweet. You know, just got done with the 3-week test or whatnot. So everything's cut off or whatnot. So this account is pretty much done with. It's made, like I said, $4,000 in the last 3 weeks here. And this month so far, it's made around, I think, 2,600. So yeah, I made 2,600 so far, and like 600 and something of this was traffic. That was, I mean, well, that came from basically free traffic. So like, it was you know, like free traffic. It was not free traffic, but, you know, it's like from traffic I was already receiving. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go watch CPA version 3 or CPA version 4 if you're in Team DeAngelo. But that's pretty much it, guys. You know, like I said, just don't be scared to invest. I mean, you can't be scared. Like, that whole $25,000, it's not going to be 100%, you know, $25,000 is 100% mine or whatnot. I'm probably going to spend about $5,000 to $10,000 to get to that 25,000. Then you take that 25,000 and you spend that, and, you know, you just continue to do the same thing repeatedly. And that's all that it takes. All it takes is 5 Facebook accounts, guys. Like, literally, you can go from rags to riches with 5 Facebook accounts and, you know, 30 cards and some money. But, you know, that's pretty much it. But alrighty, guys, thanks for watching.